let's take a look here at Medusa and her sidekicks, the Harpies. Medusa is a ranged fighter with 16 health, 3 move, and sidekicks, which are the Harpies, that are melee. And there's 3 of them. At the start of your turn, you may deal 1 damage to an opposing fighter in Medusa's zone. First card we have here is Gaze of Stone. It's a 2 value, Medusa only, and a boost of 4. 3 copies of that. Second shot, Medusa only, 3 attack, 3 boost, and 3 copies of those. Hiss and Slither is a defense of 4. Your opponent discards 1 card, 3 of those. Momentary Glance, deal 2 damage to any 1 fighter in Medusa's zone, and that's the last Medusa only card. She has a Regroup, draw 1 card. If you want to combat, draw 2 instead. Faint, cancel all effects on your opponent's card. Dash, move your fighter up to 3 spaces. Snipe, draw 1 card. And of course, the Harpies can use these cards as well. Winged Frenzy, move each of your fighter up to 3 spaces. You may move them through spaces containing opposing fighters, then return a defeated Harpy, if any, to a space in Medusa zone. 2 copies of that. Then we get into the 2 Harpy cards we have here. Clutching Claws, your opponent discards 1 card. 3 copies of that. And then the other Harpy card is a 4, versatile. The Hounds of the Mighty Zeus, 3 boost, move each Harpy up to 3 spaces. And there's 2 copies of that. So with Medusa, you're going to want to hunker down into some area, particularly in a zone where it's multi-zones. 3 is ideal, but 2 if you can't. You're also going to want to pin opposing fighters using your Harpies to be able to get your effect off. This is an important card for her deck, Gaze of Stone. It's a 4 boost, and if you win the combat, you get to deal 8 damage. So if they don't defend, it's a 10, so it kind of always forces your opponent to defend. Another card here is Second Shot. You may boost this attack. There's 3 copies. If you boost it with a Gaze of Stone, it becomes a 7. So another important card for her deck. And then here we have a very strong defense. Your opponent discards 1 card, and that's insane because there's 3 copies, so they're going to be discarding 3 cards at least. And if you have this card as well and get this off before the Harpies die, your opponent discards 1 card. That's 6 discard in total between these 2 cards. So what you're going to want to do is attack with the Harpies and use them to pin your opponent in a spot to where she can get her effect off. Medusa can get her effect off and do different things. This is another great card. It's a pass and just 2 straight up damage, and there's 2 copies, so that's 4 automatic damage, and she already has an auto damage ability. This you can use, but they're going to feel threatened by the Gaze of Stone at all times, so they'll probably defend even against this, so you probably won't be able to draw the 2. And then of course Faint. And this card here, you're going to want to be getting use this card after your Harpies have died. You don't want to use it before, because then essentially you have 5 Harpies, because you can use this twice to bring 2 back to the board. And again, use those to pin. And that's pretty much her strategy too. You're going to want to use Medusa to pin the opponent, and you're going to want to hunker down. You're going to have them discarding automatically if they're attacking you, and maybe you're on the hunt with the Harpies at the beginning, so you can get some of these effects off. Like this one, you'll want to attack with more likely and defend with Clutching Claws. So attack with the Hounds of Mighty Zeus, defend with Clutching Claws. If you die, you die. It's better to get some damage off, let them die, and recover. Medusa is a strong hero and a big threat, usually. So she's simple. You just hunker down, find a good spot, pin, and deal that damage. And that's how you play Medusa effectively.